How to change YouTube video thumbnails automatically. So in this video, I'll teach you how you can update the existing images of your YouTube channel directly from the Google Sheets. So let me tell you what exactly we are going to do is, so this is my spreadsheet and these are the URL and the title of all my YouTube videos which are actually live on my channel. And now I am going to add the thumbnail URL here exactly along with the yes command in this particular column. And you will see the same thumbnails will be automatically updated on that specific YouTube video in the front of which I am adding the URL. Yes, it is possible. All I need to do is to just provide the URL and a yes command and the thumbnails will be uploaded automatically on my YouTube channel. All I need to do is to connect my spreadsheet with this YouTube channel with the help of an integration and automation software Pabbly Connect. And this is the URL of this website pabbly.com/connect. I will also attach this link, this URL in the description box. Now if you are a new user of Pabbly Connect, of course you'll have to sign up for free. And in this free account, you will also get free tasks to test these kinds of automation, that too every month. I'm already an existing user of Pabbly Connect. That is why I am clicking on signing and then I have clicked on access now. After reaching out to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, you will have to click on this button create workflow and just provide a random name to your workflow to your automation. I am providing the name as update video thumbnails automatically from Google Sheets. Now just click on this blue button once again, create, and you will see two boxes in front of you. Those are actually trigger and action. Trigger means when this happens, action means do this. When this happens, do this. Understand with an example also that whenever a sale happen in a payment gateway application, send an email via Gmail application. Well, according to our use case, whenever I am adding a thumbnail URL in Google Sheets application, automatically change that thumbnail in YouTube application. So that is why the first application here will be of course Google Sheets in this particular automation. So I am selecting the same Google Sheets, all right. And in the trigger event, new or updated spreadsheet row. Okay, and you can see after selecting the trigger event, a webhook URL and few set of instructions are visible here. So the idea here is we are going to connect our Google Sheet with the Pabbly Connect software first, because we are going to capture the Google Sheet data here in the Pabbly Connect, and then we are going to send the same data in further applications, and this is how the automation will take place. So just follow the instructions till end. So copy this webhook URL, go back to your spreadsheet, click on this extension section, click on add-on, click on get add-ons, and here exactly you will have to search for Pabbly Connect webhooks. So I'm searching for the same Pabbly Connect webhooks, and you can see the Pabbly Connect webhooks add-on is already installed into my account. So for now, I am going to close it directly, but make sure the very first thing you'll have to do is to install this Pabbly Connect webhooks add-on. Okay, now again after installing that add-on, click on this extension and you will find your add-on here, Pabbly Connect webhooks. Click on this box initial setup. Basically a new box will appear in front of you and it will ask you the webhook URL and the trigger column. Well, webhook URL is the same URL which we have just copied. I am going to copy and paste the same, and in the trigger column, well, it is the last data entry column. Basically it is the column on the adding of which, on the updating of which you want the automation should trigger. And in this case I want that whenever I am adding yes in E column, this automation should trigger. So that is why the trigger column here will be E. Click on the send and you will see the first row data will be sent automatically to the Pabbly Connect. The test data sent successfully. Okay, click on submit and I am going to close this box. You can see setup configured successfully. Close it and go back to Pabbly Connect and you will see the response will be received immediately after filling out those informations. Here you can see the views column, the video URL. Here is the update thumbnail. Yes, the trigger column I have set actually was E, and here I have the title, the spreadsheet name, the spreadsheet ID, finally the row index and my new thumbnail URL. So this is how you can actually connect your Google Sheets with the Pabbly Connect. Now the first step of our integration is actually done. Now I am going to update this thumbnail URL on my YouTube channel. So that is why the second application will be YouTube. But before I selected this YouTube, I would like to search. I would like to add the filter steps. What is that filter step? Well, using this filter feature, you can actually apply any kind of conditions within your automation, within your workflow. And here I want to set a condition that whenever it will find a yes value in this particular column, in that case only this automation should proceed further and the thumbnail should be updated. And let's say if someone is writing no here, in that case this automation should not proceed. So that is why here I am going to add a condition using this filter feature. And what will be the condition? Well, you can see whatever the data I have received in the previous step is actually available here in the drop down. So I will be selecting my E column. Where is the E column? Well, here's the column E, and the name of my column is actually update thumbnail. Okay, update thumbnail. Let me even show you update thumbnail. Whenever this update thumbnail is equal to yes, whenever the value is equal to yes, then only this automation should proceed. If I will click on this button, you will see the condition will be true. Why the condition is true? Because this time the value which we have received actually consists of yes only. And let's say if that value was actually no, in that case this automation will return the value as false, and this automation will stop here only. Now after setting up this condition, what exactly we are going to do is we are going to finally update our YouTube video thumbnail with the help of YouTube application only. So that is why the second application will be YouTube, and in the action event I want to set the thumbnail. So set thumbnail will be my action event. Well, apart from this thumbnail, you can actually do lot of things. You can actually perform lot of things. Let's say if you want to add, if you want to update the title, the description and further details on your YouTube channel videos, you can actually do the same with the help of automation. But for now, set thumbnail will be my action event. Click on connect, and here we are going to connect our YouTube channel with Pabbly Connect. Okay, so click on this button, connect with YouTube, provide the access of your YouTube channel. All right, so I have provided the same. Now click on continue, and you will see the authorization will be successful and your YouTube account will be connected immediately with Pabbly Connect. Now for updating the thumbnail, it is asking me the image URL and the video ID. So from where I will actually get the video ID? So video ID is actually consist in this particular URL only. You can see the last part considered as the YouTube ID, sorry, the video ID. So what I can do is I can actually trim this particular URL in two parts, and this is how I am going to fetch out this second part, basically the YouTube ID, sorry, the video ID. So I will add two more columns here. Okay, all right, I have added one, sorry, not on this side, I want to add the column in the right side. Okay, I have added one. Let me add one more column. And why I am adding one? Because in this particular column I am going to apply the formula, and in the second column I will actually receive the video ID. So press equal to, and using this split formula I am going to split these two values. It is asking for the text which you would like to split. Okay, so I want to split this particular URL, so I have selected the same, press comma, and finally it is asking for the delimiter. So I am going to split this particular URL via this equal to. So under the inverted comma, within the inverted comma, I will write this equal to, and finally I will close this bracket and press enter. You will see the ID will be fetched out. ID will be separated automatically. Let me first rename these columns. Okay, first part of URL, or you can also rename this column as the formula, and finally I have the video ID. All right, let me centralize both this value. Okay, and if I will drag this particular value, sorry, this particular formula, you will see the same formula will be applied to all other rows as well. So in case you are going to add a new value here, let me even show you that if you will add a new value in future, then also the video ID will be separated automatically. You can see the video ID. This is how you can actually get these separated values. Okay, so for now I have dragged this formula up to, okay, at least up to the 130 value. Okay, so coming upside, and let me hide this particular column because for now it is actually of no use, but I cannot even delete this column because my formula is actually present in that particular column only. So I am going to hide this column, and finally I have the video ID, which was actually required for updating the video thumbnails. Okay, it is looking good now, but I'll have to make one more changes in this particular column. Remember the trigger column which I have actually set was E, but since I have added two more columns, now my trigger column has become G, but here the trigger column is actually set as E. So I will have to update these changes, but before that I will go back to my Pabbly Connect, and here I am going to click on this button recapture webhook response because I want to fetch the data of my sheet with the new format, with the new trigger column. Okay, so coming back here, and let me first go back here, click on this extension, open this Pabbly Connect webhooks, click on initial setup, and here I will be adding this G column as the trigger column. Okay, so let me add the same, click on send test, and you will see again the same data will be sent, but this time the updated data along with the video ID. Okay, so click on submit, close this particular box, coming back to Pabbly Connect, and let me check whether I have received the updated response. Okay, you can see this time I have the trigger column as G, and let me even check for the video ID. Yes, finally I have the video ID as well. So I am going to map this ID, video ID, so I don't need to copy this ID and paste it in the below window, in the below action step. You will see when you will click on this particular field, since I have actually fetched the new data, I'll have to first refresh my automation, my workflow, then only I can actually see that particular values here, the updated values here. So I have updated this automation, but my YouTube video action step was not actually saved, so that is why it has got deleted. So let me select the same, let me select the action event. Well, it was actually the set thumbnail, and finally I am going to connect to my YouTube channel once again with the select existing connection only because I have just made the connections. You can see it is connected. Finally, when I will click on this particular field, you will see the above data will be started visible here, and here is the video ID. I have mapped it, and it is asking for the image URL. So again I am going to map the image URL also, which I have received from the above step. Okay, here you can see the new thumbnail URL. Let me first even show you this thumbnail URL which we are about to update. Add leads from Google Lead Form to Salesforce, and yes, you can see Google Lead Form and Salesforce. This is the same topic. Okay, coming back here, and let me tell you one important thing. Whatever the details I am mapping here will replaced automatically in the real time. Yes, when you are going to add the new values here, the new data will be captured here first in this particular step. Okay, let me show you here exactly the new data will arrive here, and that new data will replace these values automatically. So that is why instead of adding the data manually, we are mapping it. So this is the power of mapping, power of automation. Now finally I'm going to click on this button save and send test request, and you will see the thumbnail of this specific video will be updated. But before that, let me show you this particular video, that what is the existing thumbnail it has. Okay, so let me pause this. Well, this video is private since I'm creating this automation just to show you how the connections can be made and how you can automatically update the thumbnail URL. Okay, let me show you what is the existing thumbnail this particular video has. Okay, you can see there is no thumbnail on this particular video. Okay, now finally I am going to, well, what is the title? Connect Google Lead ad form to the Salesforce automatically. So here also we have, where is that video, how to connect a lead form. So this is the video. Finally I am going to click on this button, save and send test request. Okay, fingers crossed, the response will be received successfully. And yes, you can see, well, your link does not give us supported image URL. Something is wrong. Let me cross check what is the URL. Well, I have added this particular image format, but it has clearly mentioned here that it actually requires either the PNG or JPG file URL. So I'll have to update this image URL as the PNG or JPG. So for now, I'm going to pause this video and will update it. I'll come back quickly. Okay, so I have updated this image URL as GPG, and then I have recaptured this webhook response once again, and you can see here in the response I have the image URL as the GPG format. Where is the new thumbnail URL? Here it is. You can see JPG, and finally I am going to map the same URL here instead of that webp. Okay, so well, it has mapped automatically as soon as I have refreshed this automation. So finally I am going to click on this button once again. Let me open my video. Okay, I am updating this particular video. Finally click on this button and wait for the positive response. And yes, you can see the response has been received and it is clearly showing the image has been updated. Going back to my channel, let me refresh both these sections and let me check whether the image has been updated or not. Fingers crossed. Okay, and yes, the image has been updated, the image has been changed automatically. We have did nothing, we just created an automation in the Pabbly Connect, and now onwards, whenever you are going to update the thumbnail URL here in the speech and give a here in the spreadsheet and give a command as yes, the thumbnails will be uploaded automatically here in the YouTube channel. Let me even show you here also. It is clearly showing that the image has been uploaded. So let me even test this automation once again in front of you. The topic is send jot form leads to go high level, jot form go high level automation. Okay, let me open this particular video and let me search for the same. Where is the go high level video? Okay, go high level. Okay, here you can see send jot form leads. This particular video also does not consist of any thumbnail URL. So I am going to update a thumbnail. This is the thumbnail URL which I have already added on my notepad. Okay, so I am going to add a thumbnail URL here in this particular column. But before that, you will have to make one more setting in this particular Google Sheet. Make sure you go to your extension, click on this particular Pabbly Connect webhooks option, and you enable this send on event. Once you will enable this particular option, that means now onwards, whenever you are going to perform anything here, the same data will be sent automatically and the automation will keep on running on adding the data. Okay, you can see the tick has arrived here, the tick mark has arrived here. So finally I am going to add the URL in front of you, and finally I will write yes and press enter. Okay, so I have pressed the enter, and finally I am going to refresh this video. Okay, I'm going to edit this video and I'm going to refresh this particular part. Okay, so the page has been refreshed. Let me search for that go high level video, and yes, again the video thumbnail URL has been updated. Basically the image has been updated automatically in one of my existing YouTube video, and here also it is clearly showing that the automation is working absolutely fine. So if you want to also create this workflow, this automation, or if you want to clone this ready-made workflow into your account, I am going to add the shareable link of this particular automation, this particular workflow into my description box, from where you can actually clone this whole setup directly into your Pabbly Connect account, that too for free. And now onwards, whenever you're going to update the data it will be uploaded automatically on YouTube channel. It is just a one time process. Yes, setting up this automation is just a one time process. Once you have created this automation, sit back and relax, because Pabbly Connect will take care of all the tasks in the backend. If you want to create an automation that whenever your YouTube video is published, automatically add the URL and the title in the spreadsheet, that automation can be also created with the help of Pabbly Connect, and the video for the same is already available on my channel, and I will also attach it in my I button as well. So if you want to explore more automation videos regarding YouTube or regarding any other application, you can actually explore our Pabbly channel. Not just these applications, you can integrate multiple applications and automate your business with Pabbly Connect. You can ask your queries at forum.pabbly.com. My team will surely answer to your questions. This is the website of Pabbly Connect, and for the latest updates of Pabbly Connect and unique automation ideas, you can join our Facebook group, that is formget.deals. If you have found this video helpful in any way, share it with your friends and colleagues and also help them to automate their business. Like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching this video.